Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. I hope you're having a great day. Stay positive, stay focused. Let's get to it. What is the hot topic that's going on YouTube or Instagram? Copyright disclaimer: under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. Thank you for all your love and support.
So don't forget to comment, but be kind, and also turn on the notification bell. If you don't want to leave a comment, that's fine. You could always leave a thumbs up, a heart, a rose, a flower. Any and everything helps with the algorithm. So let's talk Nene leaks. Okay. As we know, about 2-3 weeks ago, she did a sit down with Bethany. We're going to go backwards, and then we're going to talk about what's going on. Okay, so Nene finally is making videos. She's been making videos ever since she sat down with Bethany. Okay, so we're going to talk about her talking about Peter minding his business. Then we're going to talk about her and dating. And then we're going to talk about her sitting down with Bethany and what she saw and what she felt and how Bethany's career, when they started the same time, how she has flourished and Nene felt away. But let's start from yesterday. She's basically talking about it's a tough decision about dating. And it seems as if she's talking about this guy that makes the suits. I'll be general in regards to, who she was dating. Okay, so first she's going to talk about Peter minding his business and in regards to the relationship. And she talked to her friend about she had gone to an appointment. This is the most recent, and then we're going to talk about the second one, then we'll talk about Bethany. She talked about she went to an appointment, and she had said, when it had asked in regards to your personal emergency contact, who do I call? And she got emotional, because of course it used to be Greg, R.I.P. to Greg. Then she talked about being in relationships, how men have changed, the situations have changed, them trying to be controlling, them being narcissistic, blah, 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 blah. Now let's fast forward 2 days ago. 2 days ago or yesterday, Michelle, ATLN, great show, something to watch. She gives breakdowns. She knows a lot of people in Atlanta. She sat down with Peter, and Peter had talked about Nene and the guy Nene was dating and how they would often have issues and they get into an argument and how he would go stay at Peter's house when there was arguments or conversations or they didn't agree. So fast forward, Nene basically is telling Peter, mind his business, don't talk about her. She's coming off on trying to have a show, produce a show, but I'm glad. It was nice that Michelle ATLN showed a clip of Nene, and Nene showed a clip, I think, of her being on Michelle's show, and Michelle was promoting the show for Nene. Everybody kept saying, Peter said, he kept telling Nene, get on YouTube. Michelle kept advising Nene to get on YouTube, and they were always encouraging her, and her channel's doing well. The video she did in regards to Bethany almost got 200K. The video she just did a day ago in regards to dating at 50 has 129. The video she just did about Peter and dating and people minding their business and her in relationships and her feeling away about being single, that has 74. So Nene's doing well. So she does a video every other day, or if she feels like she'll do one a day. So she's back on the YouTube streets. So she's doing extremely well. So that's in regards to tough decisions, dating, trying to make decisions. Do she be with somebody that she doesn't really feel that she should be with, just to say she has someone by her side and she's dating? So let's get to the part in regards to being single. She talked about narcissistic people. She showed video of her being in the car with the guy she was dating and how he was talking to her and how she felt, hey, I didn't like how you said XYZ. I don't like how you talk to me. So she showed a video. I'm surprised. But she showed a video of her sitting in the car talking with this guy that she was dating. And she talks about how he talks with her, treats her, and she doesn't want to be the sole, allegedly, the sole income earner. She wants somebody that has their own, not looking for fame, just well off, and they can, meet each other halfway on stuff. So, that's a huge thing. Because remember, 2, 3 years ago, Nene had this fabulous house, sold it, and then she had a store 2, 3 years ago, sold that. Nene had the lounge, sold that. So she's been selling off a lot of stuff. And Nene talks about not being able to get jobs like everybody else. But many people feel that she said too much. If you're going to have an issue with Bravo, be general. Your lawyer should tell you, I can't make no comment. There's some stuff that me and Bravo are dealing with. I can't make no comment. But Nene talked about Andy. Nene talked about the show. Nene talked about the emails that her and the girls had together. Nene sat with Bethany and they talked about everything. So many people were concerned about Nene sitting down with Bethany because will it hurt her case? Well, what Nene went through in regards to her race is one thing. What Bethany went through in regards to her concern and her race. Many people thought her sitting down with Bethany saying, well, I felt that way too. And I felt that way too. And I felt that way too. It is kind of different because Nene was on a show with African American women, and what was okay for some to do on her show, some people didn't do. Like Kim not traveling with them, Kim not doing things with them, you know. So Nene has a valid point in regards to emails that she has in regards to the castmates of Real Housewives of Atlanta. So I think she still has a case, but a lawyer and a judge and a jury will have to decide that. So let's get to Nene talking about Bethany's house. How beautiful the house is, how she has all this land, how she's been able to capitalize, make a lot of money, make a life for herself, have it together, and Nene was like, there's a total difference in regards to her life and my life. And the choices I've made and the choices she's made, and there's a definite difference. And it's almost like watching it, a light bulb went off. Stop going on all these other shows making other people rich. Focus on yourself, focus on your family. And this is the biggest thing people have to realize. Nene has gone through a lot. One, losing Greg. Two, having her son go through health issues, a car accident, another son going to alleged jail. Nene has had a lot going on. Now, if she didn't have that, then maybe she would be doing different things. But she's realizing she has to take care of herself, be there for herself, capitalize off. Many people love to talk about her and Nene trends. Nene would trend almost over the show. They also talked about ratings, how the ratings have gone down. Many people feel Nene should come back. She probably won't be able to. Many people say Portia should be able to come back. Too many altercations. You can't tell me a job is going to bring somebody back on a job if they've had altercations. The last show Portia had, look at what was happening. Plates were thrown. Producers could have got injured. She was screaming and hollering. There was too much that was going on. Portia had a chance to have her own show, and they more so highlighted, more so trying to drag Dennis and his mom, more so than Portia trying to have a relationship and show her relationship with Simon. People weren't here for Simon, or wanted to hear from Simon. They don't really like how he talks, his facial expressions, him throwing shade at Portia, saying, hey, I have moving trucks on speed dial. Okay. But anyway, I really like these shows. I'll probably recap review the different shows. My show, I try and break away from what everybody else is talking about because sometimes my content is used by other YouTubers, bigger channels, and I don't get credit for it. So I told you my page is a little different. So I'll probably start recapping review what Nene's talking about. We'll break it down. Be in the comments how you feel about what she said. And I won't be playing clips. I'll just generally break down. So that's 3 shows. Her talk about dating. Her talk about being single at 50. And then the issue in regards to, I did a video regarding her and Bethany sitting down talking about Bravo. So the biggest thing is she's lighthearted. She seems to be doing well. She wants to focus on herself, hopefully finding love, being in a healthy relationship. But everybody wants her to find a really, really good person. She talked about she has a really great girlfriend, and they sit and they talk about everything, and they break down everything. And her best friend keeps telling her, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll figure it out. You'll find someone that's basically your equal, and you'll get through this bump in the road. When you have family matters and issues and health concerns, it's hard for you to focus on X, Y, and Z. So, what wishes to Nene? I really enjoy her show. Lighthearted, fun. She's smiling, and she's giving you the real her, which we've always wanted. But at the time, she probably couldn't give us that. But now she is. So, hopefully, her show will do well, and I think it will. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe.